A wealthy father had two sons. The older son was humble and loyal, while the younger son carried a restless ache in him, a feeling that life at home was too small, too predictable. One day, he asked for his inheritance early, a request so bold it felt like a quiet betrayal. But the father didn't fight him. He simply placed the wealth into his son's hands and watched him walk away. The young man traveled far from home, chasing a life that sparkled from a distance. In the city he chose, money made him feel untouchable. He threw himself into everything loud and exciting. Lavish feasts, endless music, crowds that cheered him on. He paid for everyone's meals, bought expensive clothes, and surrounded himself with people who praised him as long as he kept the party alive. Nights blurred into mornings. He lived like consequences didn't exist, but the thrill faded. The money drained faster than he expected, and when it was gone, the people who once clung to him drifted away without a word. Then a famine hit. Prices soared. Work disappeared. He went from being the center of attention to begging for any job he could find. He ended up in a field feeding pigs, standing in mud, starving, wishing he could eat the slop he poured out for them. In that silence, something inside him finally broke open. He remembered home, not the wealth, but the warmth. Even his father's servants lived with dignity. So he rehearsed a confession, expecting nothing more than a place on the outskirts of the life he had thrown away. He began the long walk back, but while he was still far off, his father saw him, meaning he had been watching that road, and ran to him. The father wrapped him in an embrace before the son could finish his apology. No lecture, no punishment, just joy. He called for a robe, a ring, sandals, signs of full restoration, and ordered a feast. My son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. The older brother struggled to celebrate, feeling overlooked after years of loyalty. But the father reminded him gently that everything he had was already his, and that mercy was the heartbeat of their home.